I was so quiet. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more Car X Street on PC. If you guys want to know what the game is, because I feel like there's people out there that, even though it says it everywhere, and I've said it in the video, if I don't say it in the first 5 seconds of the video, people lose their mind and they don't know what the game is. I am playing Car X Street, okay? This is the PC version of Car X Street. You can also get this game on console now, so go check that out. If I see a ramp. Oh, I've been baited! Stupid Tesla. Basically, as you've seen by the title and the thumbnail of this video, I am going to try and see if I can make a Tesla cool. If I can make it so it's a good car. Here's the thing as well. This is the last time I played this game. There's new collectibles about the place, so I am going to try and go and collect all of these every time they pop up. As you can see, I've collected one of them, which I didn't know that there was even more collectibles now in this game. But you get prototype parts for doing this, which is very, very sick, because these prototype parts, at some point, they were just literally only for like some of the cars in the game, and they were like on one of the I think in the DLCs. So I think people were complaining about it, and now we all have prototype parts, but I think we just have to kind of claim them, or find them and then claim them. So at least that's kind of cool that they listened to the community and did all that. Anyway, so yeah, the whole purpose of this video is, can I make a Tesla cool? Can I turn this thing into a drift car? Is there anything that's actually interesting to do with this car? Now, of course, as you can see, there's no actual logos on this car because it's not technically a Tesla. It is. I mean, it's a TSL, I'm pretty sure is what it's called in this game. Or a TLS? Yeah, TSL. Makes 666 horsepower, weighs 2.2 tons, and it's all-wheel drive. I have some money to play around with. Hopefully it's enough to actually build on top of this platform, but it is still a Tesla, right? It's a Model S. And I think out of all of the cars that they could have added into this game, the Model S is definitely the best one, because all the rest of them just don't even look like proper cars anymore. They just look like weird things, really. The Model S is the only, like, good-looking Tesla I think that they've ever made. And I don't even consider the Roadster, like the old Roadster that's actually, like, you know, actually out, and not the pre-production, pre-release non-Roadster. That's just kind of a gimmick, or I guess a ghost story at this point. They have like one car and that's it, pretty much. So I don't know what they're doing with that Tesla, but yeah, this is the nicest looking out of their lineup, by far. Anyway, let's do stuff to it. I'm just going straight to a shop right in front of me, so I'm just gonna keep driving to it. Yeah, this thing's not really the fastest thing in the world. It also has gears, weirdly enough. It's got a couple of gears. I'm going the right way here. I'm just staring at the minimap. I'm not even staring at... Okay. I think if we get on top of the highway here, we probably should be able to get off, right? Yeah. Okay, we're good. I forget because I haven't played on this map in a long time. I forget where all of the stuff is and how you get to certain places. I mean, right now, completely stock, you can kind of slide it a little bit. It kind of wants to straighten up because it's all-wheel drive, and obviously we don't have the correct tires or anything like that, so it's like I have to really force it not to go sideways. So anyway, let's do stuff to it. We'll try and start it off with the tuning aspect of it. I mean, engine, like, what is there to do with the engine upgrades? Not much. If I go into it and I go to, there's no swap, is there? There's absolutely no engine swap available. So if I buy the ultimate one, I mean, should I even bother buying the ultimate one? I feel like there's so much of those gold parts that are available. I do have a gifted one, or I guess a prize one. The power is there though. Like, the power is mental though. And you can see the prototype part just off the screen to the right as well, which is kind of funny. I'm tempted to just use my money for this, I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't really be bothered to, like, use any of my gold stuff. Not yet, anyway. If there's something that's very, very specific or very interesting, I may use it, but I can't really use anything else. I can't adjust anything else here either. So if I click the Y thing to upgrade, there's nothing here that's actually available. There's no RPM, there's no cams, obviously, there's none of that I can really change here, so... There's nothing I can do there. We do have a diff, and we can adjust it. Let's, okay, we're already here. We already have the ultimate clutch. I haven't actually touched anything here, but this is kind of what's standard on this thing already. We can put a gearbox in this thing with actual gears, right? Can I not swap it anymore? Or maybe this car just doesn't have the ability to swap it. So if you go into this, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, if you press X, you were able to change it. Because like this now, it's just adjusting the diff. But this, there used to be a button where you just press X and you actually buy the correct transmission. Whereas for this one, I can't actually have the proper transmission. So I'm assuming you only have the 2 gears. If I buy this. Oh no, I'm right. We only have the 2 gears available for this thing. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we want this thing to lock up. I'll get to the tuning part afterwards. I'm not bothered at the moment, but we'll get to it afterwards. Weight reduction. Yeah, see here we can actually swap the body to something lighter, which we probably should because this thing weighs a lot. 1,500 kilos is actually quite good for this thing. We can go even lighter then if we go into... Oops, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, if we go into this and then we buy this as well. I'll just buy the bit with the money. I don't really want to waste all of that stuff yet. All of the gold parts just yet. So I'm going to leave it the way it is. Aerodynamics we don't really want. And then suspension, we definitely need suspension stuff. Adjustable stuff. As long as it's adjustable, then I don't mind if I'm paying with cash or if I'm paying with the coins. But this is something that we actually need. Because I am trying to get this thing to be a fast, but also very, very good drift car. So that's what the purpose of this build is can I turn this thing into a cool drift car, right? Into a good car. Because right now this thing is fast in a straight line, but that's kind of it. Or I guess quick in a straight line, but that's kind of about it. We're pretty much done with that. We can mess around with some spacers. I think we come back to the wheels after we're finished here. And then we adjust everything afterwards. But I think we'll leave the wheels until last. I'm going to go into the cosmetics shop. 921 horsepower. It doesn't actually... Where does it say? Does it say my torque anywhere? It should probably say my torque somewhere, right? But it doesn't actually say it. If I go to this, maybe it will. Yeah. 1,121 newton meters is basically peak torque. And it's at the very start. Pretty much, you know, instant torque with this thing because it's electric. 1,121. Not bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, cool. Let's back out. I'm going to go into the cosmetic shop and see what exactly we can do there. I mean, I'm gonna have to adjust and... Oh, it's definitely much more rapid than last time. My gear ratios are very long though. I've just realized. This thing all-wheel drifts like crazy though. Look at it. That's ridiculous. It's all in first. Oh, yeah. It's like a rally car. It feels like a rally car. I've got to attempt to turn this thing into a rear-wheel drive, but did I even have the... I probably did have the capabilities to do it, right? I do want to turn this thing into a rear-wheel drive. That's the one thing I forgot. I didn't buy anything with the diff, did I? I just ended up leaving it. Yeah, there's the diff there. Am I actually able to change this? I don't think I can, right? Oh, drivetrain. There we go. I'm an idiot. And I'm blind. Rear-wheel drive. Boom. And we still have the same diff, but now it's rear-wheel drive. Ah, yes. There we go. Much better. Much, much better. Now, off to the styling shop to see what we have available for this thing. If we can wide body it and do some silly things to it, I'll be very happy. I'll be very, very happy. Okay, we're starting off strong. It's not really a wide body, but it is a kind of extended flares. Maybe at the back. The front end, it's still just as wide. It's just, it extends the wheel arch back. I don't know if I like the Street X one that much. It is definitely the simplest one out of the lot. But I don't know if I like it that much. I don't know. The good thing is that we can combine bits and pieces off of all of them. I mean, the first was definitely the most aggressive looking one out of the lot. So I might just go with the RT one, or RNT. And then we'll kind of go from there. It looks so dumb with all these parts, but we can, like I said, adjust and change bits and pieces on this thing so we can make it look a little bit better. I kind of don't really mind this one, but this one looks so, like, extreme because you have, like, the big gap there, which kind of has It has like a gap like a hypercar, where it basically has the air that's coming in from the bottom and going over the bonnet. Like going over the hood that goes straight up. I'm gonna put that on because it's just funny looking. We can bash bar this thing, and then we can't put anything else there. And then bash bar, and then just that bumper. I don't really mind the bumpers on this thing. I don't really care that much. Roof racks. I genuinely don't really want the roof rack. I do, however, maybe we can have a nice little panoramic sunroof here. I'm putting that on. That looks sick. As for the headlights, we can get the upgraded or the newer version of the headlights, I think. So these, I think, are similar to the older ones. These are the newer ones. I definitely don't want the funny looking LEDs, so I think maybe the yellow ones are probably the normal ones. We'll just put those on. Mirrors, leaving them the way they are. Spoiler. Do I want a spoiler on this thing? Apart from the standard one. Actually, the Street X one doesn't even look that bad. I don't really like that one. And then the quote-unquote chassis-mounted one, which is technically just a boot-mounted one. From here. It kind of looks integrated, but it doesn't because it's bolted on. This one maybe looks a little bit nice. We'll pick this one. It's still very riced out. It is incredibly riced out. Wait, what are we looking at? Oh, the wheels. Ooh. Yeah, wheels are going to be an interesting choice here. There's like D-spec wheels, right? Let's go to the D-spec wheels. See if we can pick something silly from the D-spec wheels. Oh, this thing looks stupid, though. I love it because it's just a random weird build, but it looks stupid. It just does, doesn't it? Oh, man. I don't even know what to put on this thing. I genuinely don't even know what wheels to slap on this car to actually make it look decent. I kind of didn't really mind the ones at the end that we just had there. They're like weird T37. Look at, actually these are T37s, but should I put T37s on it? Nah. It's a bit boring. The thing is though, we can't change the wheels front and rear individually, but I don't think this car really deserves it, so we're changing them all. Yeah, the last set of wheels on this I actually didn't really mind too much. I might just pick those. These ones here. I can't remember what they're called. They're like, they're Advent wheels, aren't they? Pretty sure they are. I can't remember. Pretty sure. Alright, anyway, we're slapping these on. I kind of don't really mind them too much. We kind of then adjust the sizes afterwards, but we need to do that straight after. As for the interior, this is the most basic looking interior. Well, actually, this is probably the least basic looking interior out of all the Teslas, but it is still very basic looking because all we have is this. A screen and a steering wheel. Well, two screens and a steering wheel in this case. Handbrake. I mean, this doesn't usually have a handbrake, but we can. Oh, we can put one in. So you worry about that. Seats. There we go. Boom. Slap that seat in it. Brake rotors. We can have them so they look less stock. That's fine. Neons. I don't even want to put neons on this thing. Animated neon. That's new. Oh, so like pulses. Oh, that's kind of cool. License plate we can then change. Put one that basically looks like, oh, wait, these are cool. Oh, simple. What? What is simple in this? What is simple in this? These guys, fan of simple, are they? I'll put the Car Extreme one on. It's fine. Front light colored. We really want to change this thing. I don't really care for it too much. And then same with the smoke. I think we're pretty much done. I think this is pretty much all that I'm going to do to this thing. And then liveries, I'm not going to put any liveries on this thing. I do ever want to paint this thing to a different color because right now I really hate matte colors. I don't really want to do all white either because I feel like it's a little bit boring. So let's do something a little out of the ordinary. Purple? No. Orange? No. Green I actually don't really mind too much. Maybe not that bright of a green, but maybe slightly darker. I really, really like this color. We can do something like this. We go metallic and it makes it even more ridiculous looking. Matte or satin looks stupid, so I don't really want to do that. We can go pearlescent and we have kind of almost a two-tone effect to it. I think the standard paints are fine. Yeah, let's go with like a, I was gonna say maybe like a greenish blue color. I do want to make this thing go a little bit darker though, so maybe like that. Brightness, bring that down. I don't really mind. I don't know if green actually suits a Tesla, but I do like darker, like green colors. I think it'll look good on this. Or at least just in general. Especially with the yellow DRLs, I think it looks good. It does look like a fishbowl on the inside though, which I actually don't really mind. Initially I was like, we should probably tint the windows, but I don't really mind it like this. So we could go this. And then we can do stuff individually. Do I want to paint the cage? No, I kind of like it like that. Glass again, we can change it so it's just darker. Or we can go obviously full bright. Oh, that is ugly looking because it changes everything. Basically, the entire roof of this thing is glass, and it changes every single thing. Alright, as for the rims, I want them to be shinier, so... Caramel? Caramel seems good. Saturation, we'll bring this all the way down, because I don't really want them to be... Okay, that's so much better. And then brightness, we'll bring that up. There we go! That's much better. I forgot to press... Forgot to approve, basically. What's happening here? That is not the color that I had. Caramel. There we go. Boom. I'm just gonna buy everything because I don't think there's anything left, is there? Oh, suspension arms. Oh, I forgot about suspension. I keep forgetting the amount of stuff that you can actually change in this thing. I don't really care that much, to be honest with you. The size of the wheels and all that will change once we go back into the tuning shop. But this is kind of how this thing looks now. I feel like I'm gonna camber the hell out of it though. If you're turning this thing into a drift car. Haven't tried sliding it rear-wheel drive yet though. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna have to adjust my tune on it, but it does get down. Oh, feels weird to drive. It's got so much torque as well. Like, it's only 2 gears, but it's got so much torque that it's able to just do stuff like this. Interesting. Alright, let's hop back over into the... Oop, that's the wrong button. Hop back over into the tuning shop. Finish it off. Alright, I think my build is done. I've adjusted so many things back and forth just to see what it looks like. We'll see if this is fine. This is kind of how it sits right now. It's on 21s. That's what the max steering angle that I can actually get with this thing. It's got a silly amount of steering angle. It's got stretch tires just to make it look even better. And it should be able to just send it. I also changed my diff, and I just bought a welded one because it was cheap. Well, this thing can actually... Oh god, it picks up so much speed so quickly. I'm on sports tires as well right now, by the way. Oh my god. Look at the high-speed drifting. I'm doing 200 plus kilometers an hour. It's gone. Yeah, I knew it. It's just yeah, with the sports tires, it actually picks up pace so fast. I think we should change it, right? We should probably change it to the street tires or the street plus tires or something. The funny thing is, I also have a clutch. So I'm kind of revving nothing. Yeah, this feels weird. This feels so weird. It definitely looks a little bit more interesting though than a standard Tesla. I kind of want to drive it. I want to like send it somewhere. I wonder if it's like in real life. Do I have to spend like... What am I doing? Do I have to spend like half an hour like... just chilling. Wait for this thing to charge up. Or is it like with a petrol station where I just go and I fill it up like every other car? It'd be so funny if they made it so you actually have to sit around for ages for it to charge. It'd be stupid, but I just think it'd be like a funny thing for them to do. Anyway. Yeah, there we go. Okay, never mind. It's charging fast. Okay. We can change a couple of things. Let's put it on the Street Plus tires instead. And, yeah, let's buy more sets of tires because I feel like I'm going to run through these pretty quickly. Okay. It looks interesting, like this, with the yellow DRLs and everything on the green. Pretty much any little bit of power that I decide to put down now, it spins its rear wheels like crazy. The lights look weird because the regular lights don't come on, it's just the DRLs get brighter. Interesting. Okay, well, let's slide with this thing. Should I just bring it on the racetrack and then just slide it around on the racetrack? Because I feel like that's also kind of an easy thing to do. Or we stick to the mountain pass roads because they're always the funnest to do. Except these ones just don't feel like I'm gonna have... I have so much power with this thing, I just don't feel like those are enough. So that's what I was thinking, maybe bring it over to the racetrack because there's so many different like corners and things that we can actually drive around on, especially on the inside version, on the little one. You know what? Let's do that. Let's fast travel to here, and we'll go out on the little track, or I guess the inside track, and go out and slide this thing. Oh my god! When it goes, it goes. Oh my! Right, I need to chill out. This is hectic to drive. Is it even drivable in like a straight line? Have I made it so any maneuver I do is just instantly sideways? I think so. These tires don't help either. I gave it worse tires, but now it just feels like it's on ice constantly. It's just sliding forever. Look at it. Oh my god. Okay, car, chill. Chill. A little slow down here. We'll do the Suzuka. We'll do the Suzuka track. Okay. I have to be careful. I don't know how much I can really like stretch my slide with this thing. Just trying to be smooth and slow. Okay. That's oh, it's really good. Have I made a cool Tesla? I don't know, chat. You guys let me know, or comments I guess, or chat. What am I smoking here? I'm constantly on my brakes to slow this thing down because I feel like every time I just plant my foot down, it picks up so much pace. So fast. See what I mean? And then I just ride it on the handbrake, really. Okay, let's go left here. Just slow down even more. All the way around at the first. This is really good, actually. The car is very sick. This could be a really sick car to tandem with as well. And the way I built it as well, it just makes it so easy to slide. I mean, I am playing it with a controller, so it's not like it's going to be difficult to slide, but it's easy to like hold silly angle with it. But it just feels like it's on ice. It feels very slippery. Maybe a little bit more grip and it would probably be a little bit better, but as of right now, like look how far sideways it goes. It reminds me of like cars on Forza when you slap on like drag tires on drift cars. That's what this reminds me of. It's exactly how it drives as well. You send it sideways and then it just picks up pace as well when it's in a straight line, and it just doesn't slow down. Feels like the rotational movement of the tires just continues and continues and continues. It just keeps going forever. Like forcing the slowdown with this thing is crazy. Okay, yeah, well, you guys let me know down in the comments below. Have I actually made a cool Tesla? Oh, reverse entry would have been sick. I ruined it. And I crashed. Have I actually made a cool Tesla? I don't know. You guys will be the judges of that. You can let me know if I have or not. So, this was the final product with this thing. I paid £5 just to play with this car. for this video. I don't think I'll probably ever touch this car again in this game, but this is pretty much what my build is right now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and that is it for my Tesla build. Like I said, as soon as I put my foot down, this thing is immediately sideways with the way I built it. Alright, I'll leave it alone. Thank you for watching again. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.